Так, ну чё, всем здорово. Значит, игрушка Макс Пэйн, третья часть, продолжение второй, соответственно, ну там их всего 3. Что у нас интересного было во второй части? Значит, он ушатал всех злодеев, потерял свою любовницу. Из первой части, опять же, с его слов, ну, потому что я первую часть не проходил, я ее очень-очень давно проходил, я смутно помню, что там было, но он из первой части потерял, значит, свою семью, насколько, ну, опять же, из его слов, я припоминаю, и типа и жену, и ребенка. Во второй части он теряет, значит, свою любовницу, видимо, значит, убивает всех злодеев, каким-то чудом каждый раз остается в живых, даже несмотря на то, что ему стреляют в бошку. Вот, что еще, ну и в конце концов, в третьей части, видимо, он забивает на все, уходит из полиции, куда-то там, вот он в баре сидит и грустит. Все, в общем, начинаем.
So I guess I'd become what they wanted me to be. A killer. Some rent-a-clown with a gun who puts holes in other bad guys. Well, that's what they had paid for, so in the end, that's what they got. Say what you want about Americans, but we understand capitalism. You buy yourself a product and you get what you pay for. And these chumps had paid for some angry gringo without the sensibilities to know right from wrong. Here I was, about to execute this poor bastard like some dime store angel of death. And I realized they were correct. I wouldn't know right from wrong if one of them was helping the poor and the other was banging my sister. I'd arrived in Sao Paulo a few weeks before. I was working a protection detail for the kind of people who need protection in a town like this. And what kind of town was this? One where I didn't speak the language and they didn't water down their drinks. So for now, we seemed to get along just fine. Of course, that was about to change.
Hey, brother.
Hey.
How's the cocktail?
Scotch. I never mix my drinks.
Well, at least not on duty.
Something like that.
Man, that favela is big.
Yep. Nothing like the view of extreme poverty to make a penthouse cocktail party really swing.
I guess they call it trickle-down economics.
That's funny.
It's supposed to be a charity thing. Drink and give money. I don't know, something for the kids. Hey, listen, man, we better look lively. This place is a nightmare. They just got cowboys running security downstairs. Something rotten in the air.
That didn't mean much. There was always something rotten in the air. The family we were protecting were local celebrities, rich parasites with delusions of humanity. The kind of people who end up in glossy magazines or body bags, depending on how their luck runs. So where are they all? I see Rodrigo over there talking to that guy.
Yeah, I don't know him. That guy next to him, he's some kind of cop. I think, I'm not sure. Serious, though. Big-end cop, anti-gang sort of thing. I can't remember his name.
So who's this guy?
That guy's a plastic surgeon or some kind of surgeon. Tummy tucks and cock implants. Look at Marcel. Still dances like a fool.
Guess that's what a European education and a coke habit will do for Ricky Martin look alike.
That's very funny, Max. Oh, excuse me.
I was mostly working for Rodrigo Branco, a local businessman. Built things, did some charity, had things named after him, won awards, owned things. people. One of the trophies he had won was his wife, Fabiana. She was hot and wanted to be dangerous. Some good genes trying to fight their way out of a cesspit. She'd married well and was now at leisure to regret her good fortune. They got along as well as any rich workaholic and his younger airhead wife tend to get along. They mostly ignored each other. She spent a lot of time with his cokehead younger brother, Marcello. He was a good-time guy if your idea of a good time was an expensive suit, a bottle of champagne, and nothing between the ears. The middle brother, Victor, had just walked in. He was a local politician. Guy was smoother than an oil slick on an iceberg and about as toxic. The rest of the crowd, I didn't know, but I could imagine the types. People who know if they drink enough, they won't have to feel guilty about their good fortune. Suddenly, things turned real ugly. Felt like our hangovers arrived right on cue.
О, да. Махач.
Passos! What was that? I don't know what the fuck that was. Let's go.
Things had gone from fine to fucked up in about a second, and now there were two idiots at the wheel.
Clear. Got this floor?
Sure.
Look after yourself, bro. Stay safe.
It wasn't my own safety I was concerned about, trophy wife or not. I'd said I would protect the girl. I hoped I hadn't lost my edge, along with everything else.
Все, начинаем, да?
It was time to choose. A
Держите
nasty
вы.
fall
Так.
or a bullet to the head.
А я пробел еще, ну, я в смысле не настроил еще этот, господи. Управление-то не настроил-то я, алло. Подождите. Я понимаю, что меня в гущу событий сразу переносит, но я немножко не настроил. Так. Давай чуть-чуть побольше сделаем. Ну, более-менее.
That was the boss lady. Only this time she wasn't calling for more vodka in her Cosmo.
Даже надо еще немножко увеличить. Так, управление. Ну что, почему ты не нажимаешься? Господи. За что? Так, окей. Да, вот так вот. А, куда нам идти, кстати? Здесь мы уже были, да?
She was out on one of the balconies, and I hoped, not about to be thrown off it.
А куда идти? Подождите, я не понял. А в этой части целеуказатель не добавили? Да, наверное.
Don't be stupid! Don't be stupid! Let her go! Let her go! Come on!
It might have been stupidity or drunkenness, or maybe both. But before I knew it, I was back taking insane risks, trying to save fallen women.
Это да, это ты любишь делать. Down.
Tranquila! Tranquila! Nós cuidamos disso.
Nice work!
Tranquilo.
Hey, you need a hand?
No, you? Who the hell's Rodrigo?
I don't know, man. Thanks.
Somebody's gotta go find him.
Está tudo sob controle agora. Fica tranquilo.
I imagined the elevator doors opening to a firing squad of muzzles. far as I could see it, the one thing my plan had going was that no one else would be stupid enough to pull this move.
Where's Bronco?
Так, нажмите Q рядом с объектом. Ага, опача.
Eu sou foda, filho da puta! Comeu aqui, caralho, cobre! Dia, puta daqui, anda,
They weren't waiting on my say-so. I had to move.
О, дробовичок. Так, тут ничего нету вкусненького. Разница, интересно. Камера убийства. Застрелить последнего врага, нажать и удерживать. А, вот так вот. Опача. Что у тебя за ствол? Какой-то.
It looked like they were taking him out through the basement. Maybe I still had a shot. Rodrigo was too rich a prize for them to throw away. Sure, I'd have to work hard to get him back, but I knew the bad guys would want the boss alive. Almost as much as I did. The control box was on the wall to the left of the gate.
А мы теперь не можем носить 150 тысяч пушек, да? Жалко. Я считал это фишкой. По-моему, это было здорово. Так, нас здесь живут плохие парни. Не, подожди, я просто хотел перепрыгнуть. Эти улики. Что?
The great thing about being famous as well as rich is the bad guys know who to kidnap.
Смотрим на фотографии. А больше улик нету, да? Ну ладно.
Another parking lot rattling with gunfire. Was I too late?
Atire naquele merda! Segue em frente que não deixa ninguém te atirar!
Кто в меня стрелял? Подождите. А, вот. О.
Rodrigo!
Попадет.
It's gonna be all right, Mr. Bronco! Rodrigo! It's Max!
Да не, выключи. Ты сука.
You're okay. You're okay. Yeah. Come on, get up. Come on, get up.
О боже, что там? Армия подъехала теперь.
Come with me. Just come. It's okay. Stay right here.
А, нет, это полиция. Слава яйца.
Ei, vocês aí! Que porra vocês estão fazendo? A justiça local?
Que porra você acha que é, falando com meus homens assim?
Você acha que tem o direito de matar as pessoas a sangue frio, Becker?
Cala a boca, cuzão!
А можно
Continua dando
translate, а?
multas.
Я не понимаю.
Não põe o nariz onde não é chamado. Vamos!
Ajuda, cara. Chama uma ambulância!
И что это за язык?
Fuck.
You did good, Max.
You say so. Don't look so good.
Hey, what could be better, huh? The good guys are reunited, and the Commando Sombra are dead.
I guess. So who's this guy?
I don't know. Some kind of cop. Different branch of the police. Not UFE, but normal cops. I don't know about this
UFE
stuff.
это что?
Politics. Everywhere politics. Shit, Max, you look kind of beat up. Let's get this lot home, and then I'll get you home too. Come on.
Ну, на третьей частью классно поработали. В отличие от второй. Прям хорошо.
Back home, it was time for some R&R, the only way I knew how.
Вода бухнуть. И обезболивающих набраться. Единственное, что раздражает, вот эти вот помехи постоянные. Я не знаю, меня это что напрягает.
And with that, I guess I was ready for bed.
Полный отстой. All sucks.
A couple of days later, it was back to work, ferrying the boss's broad and his dipshit of a brother out for the night so they could recover from their brush with mortality. Then again, what did I expect? These were the kind of people who went to nightclubs in helicopters. Fabiana had brought her sister along, presumably so she could show off just how rich and empty her life was. And boy, was she about to learn the meaning of rich and empty.
Max! Max! I was speaking to you!
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, I was saying we get to do a lot of scrapes, man!
Well, we're still here.
Hey!
Thanks to you, Max. I owe you my life.
Boom! It wasn't just him, huh, baby?
Oh, yes, Marcel. I'm sure you did a lot to save everyone. You were probably worried about getting blood on your stash.
Very funny!
Thank you, Max. I don't know what I would do without my sister.
Spend even more time doing something useful. You know she works in the favela. She's the good sister.
Oh, shut up. What did you hear, Baba? More bodies turned up, more people went missing. It's horrifying.
Did someone say Buzz Q?
Hey.
I'm just kidding, but it is a cool town, man. Hey, here we are!
Приехали, прилетели.
Saúde! I love this place. E aí, Zé Carioca, palavra. I love this view. It's a real chill place to hang, you know? Do a little business, have some fun. I need it too. I've been working far too hard. Like a whore during Fleechy Weeky, as my roommate used to say. You like that, Max?
That's pretty funny.
Ему настолько насрать, насколько это возможно.
Você lembra da minha irmã, Giovanna?
Claro que sim, Fabiana. I'm glad you are still with us. Come, I heard what happened. I've missed you. I would have called, but you know how it is. Didn't want it to bother you. Hey, Marcel.
Marcel, I think I might have an interesting investment for your brother.
Well, call him up, homie.
I haven't seen him for a while. Last week was Fashion Week. My God, Egypt, but so beautiful. You know Anastasia?
Oh, yeah, I know Anna.
Ну, глаза режет, конечно. Слишком все какое-то яркое.
Your table, nothing but the best. Nothing but the second best. Why can't we sit over there, Mom?
I love you, but Claudio looking at best.
Claudio? Fucking Claudio, he isn't even any good. If he were good, he'd be in Barcelona, Milan, he couldn't make it in Germany. Now he comes back here and acts like fucking royalty.
I'll introduce you.
Nah, name Caesar. Just give me a bottle of champagne, eh?
This kind of place made me want to puke. I needed a real drink to deal with the electronic music and the robotic people.
Fucking monkey from a fucking slum. He acts cool with me.
What's that?
Nothing. Say, Max, you're a man of the world. What do you fucking do, man?
About what?
What do you do about life?
Look at me, I'm standing in a nightclub, listening to music I can't stand. I'm 5,000 miles from home, I'm armed and I'm drinking. You don't want to listen to advice from me, amigo.
Oh, Max, I love you, man. You're fucking real, you know? Oh, shit. People. Fuck them. People get me wrong. I think I love a wrong woman. Oh, excuse me. Fabio! Fabio! Ah, my nigga, how are you? What you been, Mo? What you been?
Thank God he had left. A minute more of his drivel and I would have had to put a bullet in him myself. It soon turned out I wasn't the only one.
Плохие парни. Это я люблю. Если они хотели его убить, почему они его сразу так и не убили? Зачем захватывать? А по кому стрелять-то, господи? Их слишком много. Ну, где еще? А больше я не вижу.
I hadn't seen it coming, but that was no surprise. It's hard to keep your eye on the ball through the bottom of a glass. I just hoped I could get to Fabiana and Giovanna in time.
Так, не оставили аптечку, ничего.
I knew if I didn't get to the girls soon, they'd be leaving this place with either a price on their heads or a tag on their toes. The doors had been chained shut. I didn't need my Portuguese for Beginners phrase book to work out what was going on. The guy making the noise was the boss. He was sending them around to cut me off from the other side. And sure enough, a few seconds later, I had some company on the dance floor. Thing I had in common with the clientele of this trendy hellhole, some shared habits.
Непробиваемая. Так, ну-ка, аптечку не завезли. Так, а ну-ка, как там сейвиться-то? А сейвов нету, что ли? Да, на F5 ничего не работает. Походу убрали эту тему с бесконечным сохранением. Ну ладно, окей, допустим.
Hey, Sao Paulo's favorite bodyguard. How's it going, bro?
It's not good. Some guys took Giovanna and Fabiana.
What? Jesus, Max. Hey, I'm on my way.
No, stay in the chopper. We'll need a way out of here. I'll go find the girls.
Got it. They came out of there. They went that way into the
Ну,
lounge.
все против нас целая армия,
Get
как
up, get
всегда.
up. I can't stay here. I need you to lock this door behind me. Get everybody else out of here.
Как всегда, бессмертный Макс в деле.
Son of a bitch.
Как-то я не очень удачно спрятался. Где он? Мне бы от взбаливающего чуть-чуть. Я бы не отказался.
All this unfinished business, and all I could think about was my unfinished scotch.
Блин, нигде нету, да. Жалко.
Much as I'd like to indulge in self-reflection.
Don't shoot, por favor.
You an American?
Sure. Yeah, I'm from Steele, North Dakota, just outside of Bismarck. Anders Stetling. This is some place, huh? They told me it was a little fresh, but I wasn't expecting things to be quite like this.
No?
No, see, I've seen things. I was a cop for 25 years. I've seen men run over by combines. I've seen husbands who just ate their wives, but a gunfight at a disco.
You were a cop?
Yeah, just retired. Oh, what a life that was. And it gave me the money to raise a family. Oh, I got a girl at college at Wisconsin and a boy who's playing football for Minnesota State. You want to see their picture?
No, that's all right. Sounds nice. Listen, you stay in here. Don't be a hero.
Oh, I won't. I'm retired.
Happy, healthy ex-cop? Give me a break.
Знакомая история. А что там было? Подожди. Оторванную ткань?
It looked loud and expensive enough to be Fabiana's. Her fashion sense didn't leave a whole lot of room for imagination, let alone food. The girl sure knew how to draw the eye, and maybe that was the problem. But at least I was heading in the right direction.
Мы еще одну улику посмотрели. Так, все, да? Вроде бы.
Chega! Que porra você tá fazendo? Como assim? Você tá com algum problema?
Whatever the hell they were arguing about, it was time for me to add my 2 cents.
Estamos aqui por causa
О,
das
а мы,
meninas
кстати,
do
можем
Brown.
открывать?
Ele não tem nada a
Не,
ver
мы
com
ничего
isso.
не
Pô,
можем.
e daí, mano? Eu tô pouco
Эту
me
тему
fudendo
тоже
com essa
убрали,
porra.
походу.
Tá maluco, meu? Pra que você fez isso?
For all I knew, they were gone already. I couldn't stop now.
Come on.
Você vai...
Что это было?
Victor's political campaign was starting to come unstuck. Seemed the Broncos' luck was on the turn. If only that was the worst news they'd received that day.
Смотрим на газета. Холодильник нельзя открывать. Так, а пожрать можно? Что у нас вообще есть? У нас есть узишка. Есть револьвер, да? Так понимаю. А, можно два. Два берету и револьверчик.
They were still alive, at least. This crew was starting to look a lot like friends of the gate crashers at last week's party. These guys had some real issues with the Broncos. They were back to finish the job. I figured it was time to start doing mine. I had no choice but to keep pushing forward.
Ну, вслепую стрелять, конечно, тяжело. Ну, в смысле вслепую. Когда не целишься, короче, из-за укрытия не попадает. Он практически не попадает. Закрыто. Так, есть какие-то улики? Ну-ка. Ничего. О, Jesus. Что это? Золотое оружие. Одна из трех. Это еще что такое? Что это такое? Я люблю золотое оружие, да. Так, узишечка.
I didn't know what they were, but this was a nightclub, and I'd never been a picky eater.
Непривередлив к ста. Да? Ну, вроде ничего нету, никаких улик. А, эти бронированные, как всегда, да? Что, здесь ничего нету? Почему здесь стекла все бронированные, я не понимаю. Нам сюда. Куда нам идти?
Pасsos, this is a waste of time. I have no idea where they went.
Чего? А сейчас я вообще не понял.
I had no choice but to keep pushing forward.
Я немного не понимаю, что произошло, почему я просрал.
If I was going to lose the boss's wife and sister-in-law, I might as well do it medicated.
Что тут делать? Я вот этого не понял. Я вот этого не понял. Вот этого я не понял. Куда идти? О, ни хрена себе, вы видели?
I had no choice but to keep pushing forward.
Видели, как я это делаю? Ну круто, чё? Куда идти? У меня не было выбора, кроме как пробиваться вперед. Только вот, ну, я не понимаю, куда идти и что делать. Но других вроде нету вариантов, я не знаю. Тут все закрыто. Там. Что за бред? Заперто. Я вообще не понял, честно.
Passos, this is a waste of time. I have no idea where they went.
Провалим. Потрачено. Я вообще не понимаю, куда идти там. Я не понимаю, куда идти, чуваки. Я не понимаю, куда идти.
I had no choice but to keep pushing forward.
Ну, я не понимаю. Ничего ни на что не реагируется, я не знаю, ничего не открывается. Что за бред? Заперто. Здесь все закрыто.
I'd gone head first through a glass window.
Пробил.
I deserved a little something for the pain.
Полное право. О, какое-то стекло он пробил. Стекло он там пробил. Здесь почему-то можно проходить сквозь стену. Что делать?
I had no choice but to keep pushing forward.
Куда дальше идти-то, господи? Здесь все заперто. Здесь ничего не нажимается. Я здесь пройти не могу. Стекла не бьющиеся вообще, не пробивающиеся никак. А что делать? Может, что-то забаговалось, я не знаю. Ничего не нажимается. Ой, выключайся. Не понимаю. Обойти надо где-то. Что делать? Куда идти? Я, кстати, все патроны просрал.
Passos, this is a waste of time. I have no idea where they went.
Пассос. Объясни мне, что делать, Пассос. А то я что-то сос делаю. Пассос я делаю что-то. Пассос я вот, ну. Ни хрена не понимаю, что за бред. Пассос, я сосо делаю, помоги.
I had no choice but to keep pushing forward.
Где-то, видимо, какой-то проход должен быть, но где? Я не понимаю. Я просто не понимаю. Ну, типа, все закрыто. Куда идти? Хрена не понимаю.
Entra, caralho! Cala a boca, sua vadia! Está ali! Cala a boca, sua puta! Vamos!
Здесь все заперто. Здесь сквозь стену ходим.
I had no choice but to keep pushing forward.
Все закрыто. Где-то должен быть проход, но где, мать? Просто твою мать, какой-то бред. опять вот эта вот хрень, вся та же самая хренотень, как из предыдущих частей. Ты понятия не имеешь, куда идти. Ты не понимаешь, куда идти. Куда мы пришли, ну ничего. Куда мы пришли, блин? Сейчас он скажет: Пассос, мы пососали. Толстого и мощного. Пассос.
Yeah, they got away. I couldn't keep up. It's my fault.
Сука. Блин, меня уже триггерит, меня уже плющит просто. Уже я начинаю беситься. А целеуказатель можно сделать когда-нибудь? Чтобы понимать хотя бы в каком направлении идти. Ёб твою мать, что там надо делать? Ну идиотизм же, ну
A little
идиотизм.
consolation prize for having my assault on the free bar cut short. I had no choice but to keep pushing forward.
Только пробиваться вперед. Окей, я не против. Куда, блять, идти? Го, будем пробиваться. Вот мы заходим. Может, какой-то разрушить, я не знаю. Нет, тут все закрыто, ничего не пробивается. Я думал, вот эта дверь, но она не открывается.
I had no choice but to keep pushing forward.
Я хз, честно. Может, куда-то наверх? Закрыто. Просто бред какой-то. По-моему, это какой-то баг, не? У меня дикое ощущение, что это какой-то баг просто-напросто. Конченый. Вот это должна нажиматься же, наверное, нет? Резко развернулся. Я не знаю, куда идти, честно.
Pасsos, this is a waste of time. I have no idea where they went.
Все, у меня рейдж начинается, дикий рейдж. Просто меня вымораживает, выворачивает, не знаю. Пассос. Мы сосем большой и толстый. Знаешь почему? Потому что мы не знаем, куда идти.
I had no choice but to keep pushing forward.
У меня ощущение, что она
A
просто
little
забагованная.
consolation prize for having my assault on the free bar cut short.
Что-то баг небольшой. Что там этот лифт, он должен, по идее, то ли спуститься, то ли что-то такое. Ну или хотя бы должен быть какой-то проход, мать его. У меня дикое ощущение, что это баг какой-то тупорылый. Как-то взаимодействовать что-то там как-то где-то. Нет, это все не то.
Entra, caralho!
Cala a boca, sua vadia!
Está ali! Cala a boca, sua puta! Vamos!
Они наверх поднимаются. Ну и чё? И чё, блин?
I had no choice but to keep pushing forward.
Ничего не понимаю. Я хз. Я, короче, хз, чуваки, я хз. Тупой бред какой-то. Ладно, хрен с ним. Наверное, на этом закончим, блядь. Как догадаюсь, блядь, что случилось там дальше. Куда идти, блядь. Потом, блядь, доделаем, доиграем.